Hey everyone, today I want to talk about how you can check your electrical system. The reason why I want to do this is because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about this, but they leave out certain things, and I want to be able to explain that. So here we have a battery which I just changed, and the proper way to test this is to use one of these things. So this is a multimeter that I bought from Amazon. It's about 20 bucks. And what you want to do is you want to make sure, first of all, that the black lead is inside of this port, the COM port, and your red positive lead is in this one. Do not put it here, since it will not work. In some case, you'll short something out. And what you want to do is, since the battery is 12 volts, you want to set this to the volt DC voltage. You could put it either on 20 or 200. In this case I chose 200. So what you want to do is you want to position the negative on the negative and the positive right here. And this is the type of reading you should get. So the car is off and the surface charge is 12.8 volts, and that's perfect. You want it to be higher than 12 volts. That means that the alternator is properly charging your battery. So next I'm going to show you when you start it up and see what kind of voltage you should expect to get. Okay, so now I have the engine running, and we're going to be testing out the same way we did before. So the negative is there, positive is right here, and I get a reading of 14.1. Now, this is why I wanted to do this video, is because everyone says you need a reading of at least 14.2, 14.4, and that's not necessarily true. You need to check the voltage requirements of the car, because depending on the load, you may get a reading as low as 13.8, you may get a reading as high as 15. Where it settles at is close to this. It's 14.1. Now, the proper way to do it is to turn on all of the accessories, such as the fan, the lights, everything that's drawing energy from the electrical system, to see if the alternator is still charging. I won't do it here, but essentially what happens is, once you do that, the electrical system is requiring more in order to power those accessories. So what happens is that the voltage usually drops, and then it will go back up to around this level here. So I would test it here if I had a second person to actually do that. Anyways, that's it. I have a pretty crude setup here, but it's working. So you can see right now it's going between 14.2, 14.1. What I'll do is I'll turn on all the accessories and you'll see it drop and then reestablish itself in the 14 range. So see, right now it's back to 14.1, so you probably saw it dip and then go back. So what I'll do now is I'll just do the reverse. I'll shut off the accessories and see if it moves. Okay, so we're back to 14.2. Now I'll shut it off, and it should stay, it should be at least 12.8, maybe even 13, and I'll explain why. Okay, so right now it's at 13.3. The reason is because it was just charging, so the surface charge is actually higher than 12.8, but that will soon drop. And it should stay there around 12.8. So anyways, I'll be doing a few more of these types of videos here. I'm working on a 2011 Dodge Caravan, Grand Caravan, 3.6 liter. So I'll be outlining some other things that might be interesting for people who own the 3.6 liter engine. All right, good luck. Bye.